Hello Sagittarius, welcome to Tab's Tarot. I want to wish you all well. I send blessings to those of you who are ill and I hope you get well soon. I want to say thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares, subscribes, all your messages. They really mean a lot to me, so thank you so very, very much. I want to say that there have been not that I know on my channel, but on other channels, there's been people who have been stealing content and trying to get you to spend money on private readings or that. I just want you to know that I don't do private readings. I wouldn't reach out to you to offer one. And on top of that, this is the only channel that I've got, and this is the only reading you will receive from me. Okay, so if anyone else asks you for anything at all, whether it's money, for a reading or anything else, please just know that it's not me, and I wouldn't do that to anyone. I wouldn't ask you for money. I wouldn't approach people or anything. Okay, so with that out the way, I want to thank you so much for all your support. It really means the world to me. I'm trying to get up to 1,000 subscribes because I am really struggling with this. So I wonder if I could call on you for your help and support in getting me up to 1,000 subscribes. It really means a lot to me having you here with me. So that is the only thing I would ask you to do, to give me the likes and subscribes to help support the channel. I am struggling in daily life with like money, getting bills paid and everything, and this is why I need to ask you if you can subscribe to the channel, get the numbers up, so I may be able to make some sort of income out of this, but I've got to get to at least 1,000 before I can start making any money. So yeah, so I'm going to just leave it at that. I do thank you for your support. It means the world to me, so thank you so much for that. I want to cleanse your cards. So let's get the cards cleansed, ready for use, and your space. Cleanse and consecrate these cards. Cleanse and consecrate these cards to give a clear, precise reading for Sagittarius. Cleanse and consecrate this space to give Sagittarius a clear, precise reading. Okay, so with that done, I want to say please take what resonates, leave the rest behind, and let's get started on your reading. So, put my little angel there. I want to pull one of these and read you the message from the book. Message for Sagittarius, please. Too many, far too many. I'll take the Druid. So it's asking you to hold the space. So Druid, hold space. It says hold things together, don't make any sudden moves or changes. Stand strong, knowing you are where you are supposed to be. The Druids were the ancient wise ones of the British Isles. They had a deep connection with the earth, the sun and the moon. They were the scholars who created the Ogham language, and they were known for their creative skills in storytelling, poetry and craftsmanship. When the Druid card appears in a reading, you're being guided to dig deep within and hold your station. If you're wondering what to do next or have a sense of anxiety about what is unfolding in your life, it's time to shift your perceptions and move back to a state of trust. Don't change your plans or do anything drastic. Just trust in the process and let everything happen as it needs to before taking any more steps. Think of a tree. It has strong roots, yet continues to grow and bear fruit. Your life will be a reflection of this. I want to pull you 6 tarot cards. Okay. So, first of all, we have the 9 of Pentacles. We have the Prince of Pentacles. We have the 8 of Pentacles. We have the Moon. We have the Lovers. And we have the 7 of Pentacles. God, you got all Pentacles and 2 Arcana. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to pull cards on them as we go along. So we have the 9 of Autumn. It says, reward yourself for all your hard work, being happily and successfully self-employed, and cherishing your time alone. 9 of Autumn, this also touches on leading a privileged life. You've got the fruits of your labour, your comfort, your rewards and your luxuries. I feel that you have plenty, and it's going to get to the stage where you're going to want for nothing. Give me 2 cards for the 9 of Pentacles, please. It's saying it's time for a sacred pause. Stillness grants perspective. So you may be feeling trapped. You may not have this money at the moment. You may be feeling trapped and confined. It could be that you've been self-limiting and you're uncertain of the future, and you have a lack of direction. I do feel that you need to release this fear. Sorry, I've got to open my curtain. Yeah, so I feel that you need to release this fear, because for the simple reason, having the Nine of Pentacles, things are going to be absolutely fantastic. I feel you're needing to release this, and you'll need to let go of any worries. It says sacrifice. I don't feel that there will be a sacrifice. Waiting, a lack of direction and perspective. Maybe you haven't received these Nine of Pentacles yet, and they're due to come in. So something is coming in very, very fast, whether it's news, messages, information, but something is rushing in, and it's going to give you some exciting times. It can bring in freedom. You could be going on holiday. You could have a holiday romance taking off. I feel that something is gaining momentum, and I think you're going to be thinking on your feet, and your hard work will pay off. You're going to get some really good results. The Prince of Autumn. So this is someone who is dependable, protective, chivalrous, humorous. So it's saying cautious but wise action. So there's something you need to be cautious about, and you may need to take some wise action, meticulous attention to detail, and you have this kindness to others. So let's get you 2 backup cards for that. Okay, so we have the Strength card. So you got this, strength begins with the choice to be kind to yourself. So you need to be kind to yourself. I feel that you've got a lot of inner strength and courage, lots of bravery and confidence. I feel that there is this compassion with you, and there may need to be something you may need to tame or take control over. You're overcoming self-doubt. You have this focus, persuasion and influence. Queen of Pentacles. So this talks about your fertility, prosperity, sensuality. Someone who has a lot of responsibility, creativity and wealth, common sense, nurturance, someone concerned with the welfare of others, a capable woman who is both mother and businesswoman. You have the 8 of Pentacles, and it says do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school or apprenticeships, excellent craftsmanship and long-term projects. I feel that you are going to master, you're going to get yourself a craft, and you're going to expand on your talents and skills, and you're going to master this craft to a high standard. Give me 2 cards for the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, so I think you're going to master this craft to a high standard. This apprenticeship, it's going to highlight your talents and your skills. Okay, so we have the 10 of Pentacles. Unexpected financial, an unexpected financial windfall. You've got a lump sum of money coming in. It could be through will, deeds, trust funds, inheritance, but it does give you a solid foundation, and there is like this privilege inherited issues, ancestry, family, home or business. Could be responsibilities, values, support. I feel that there are some issues here. There is riches, and it's old money, affluence. You also have the Ace of Wands, which gives you this new beginning, good news, physical start in something. You've got this creative spark now. It could be where you picked it up from the Eight of Pentacles or your apprenticeships. You have a new initiative. You're finding new passion. There is enthusiasm here, and you have this urgency. I feel you're accepting a challenge. You've got the potential and the talent. You have growth, action, travel, excitement, getting in the game. We have the moon. The moon talks about powerful intuitive epiphanies. You're going to be letting go of worry and fear and understanding the truth of a situation. So whatever it is that you've been through, you're putting it behind you. Yeah, you see, you've got success and victory here. You are going to win. You're having the advantage over the other side, and you're going to triumph. You're going to have this achievement, praise, acclaim, awards. There is recognition here with the public, with family, with friends. You're going to be applauded. You have this goodwill, fame and celebrity. You're going to get a lot of fans and well-wishers and supporters. You're going to have this big crowd, and you're going to be in the spotlight, and you're going to be riding high. There is the Five of Cups. This is bringing in sadness, loss, grief, despair, and abandonment. You may be feeling guilty and have some remorse, regret. There could be a trauma coming in, and mourning and heartbreak. It's an unwelcome change, and you could be focusing on negative emotions, and there could be isolation and loneliness there. We have the Lovers. Now, you may have had to go through this loss for a lover to come in. It says true love that is long-lasting, choices made from the heart, and a return to good health. Why is the Lovers here? Yeah. Okay. So, with the Lovers, we got the Hierophant. I choose which traditions I embrace and how I do it. Now, this could be this relationship going the full distance. It could lead to marriage, because it looks like they are taking their vows and that. So this could be a marriage coming in. So this is traditional institutions like the church, schools and whatever. There is values, conventional conformity, marriage, commitment. It could be to do with religion and beliefs. There is knowledge sharing, social groups, educational knowledge and beliefs. And you also have the Ten of Swords, which brings endings and defeat. So this could be linking with the Five of Cups. So it says backstabbing and betrayal, enemies, bitching. So this is someone bitching and bad-mouthing you. They're very bitter. Could be through jealousy, treating you as a doormat, a failure, ruin. There is a collapse and breakdown. I feel that there is an exhaustion with you now, and an inability to cope. It could be that people have put curses on you, and you're hitting rock bottom, hitting a wall. I feel that there could be a dead end, severing ties. You're saying goodbye to people. turning your backs on them because of all the spiteful, vicious things they've done. And this is a now in their coffin. This is done. 7 of Autumn, it says, have patience and don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next steps. A prudent investment of time or money. 2 cards for the 7 of Autumn, please. What do we need to know about the 7 of Autumn? One more card for the 7 of Autumn. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands. So you're someone with a good business sense. You've got confidence and foresight. An attractive, magnetic, mature woman, could be a male. A helpful friend who is well liked. A kind, loyal, generous, confident. A competitive woman who enjoys enterprise and the limelight and also values her home and family life. So the Ace of Swords brings in new ideas and new plans. There is this intellectual ability. You have a victory, success. There is mental clarity. You are able to think clearly. There are breakthroughs. You have the ability to concentrate and communicate. You realise the truth. There is vision, force, focus, intensity, and there are stimulating people around you. Now, the bottom of the decks, we have the Hanged Man for a second time. Yeah. Right, we can take those 4. So the bottom of the deck. So we have the Hanged Man for a second time. So this is saying that change the way you're looking at the situation. You're needing to change the way you're looking at the situation. Embrace your uniqueness. A temporary pause in action. The 5 of Autumn, reach out to others for assistance. Poor timing for a career change and feeling challenged by money issues. Now, I think that's most of us, being challenged by money issues. And I feel this is what maybe you've been going through. But with this 8 of Pentacles, there is a change coming. And the Hermit says, find or be a mentor. Take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. And they're asking you to connect to your spiritual growth. We have the Sun, so it's plans that work out perfectly. You've got amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendations and gratitude for the blessings of life. And the bottom of this one, with this one, this is saying that you've had to put up barriers, a defence, trying to protect yourself, your loved ones. And this has been an ongoing battle. You are battle weary and there is fatigue. You're drained of energy, but you are nearly there. You're close to success. You have courage and persistence. They're asking you to persevere for just a little bit longer. You had the backbone. You're learning from past failure. Gather your strength and fight your corner. This is your last stand. I feel that this is you having a test of faith, your last stand. I feel you're gearing up for the worst because you don't know quite what's coming. We have the 3 of Swords. So this is all about heartbreak and betrayal, loneliness, someone being removed. There's absence and division here. You could be going through a depression or a separation. There is sadness and ache, unhappiness, upheaval. It's bringing in the grief, the sorrow, the upset and disorder. I feel that you are confused and feeling alienation. There is a loss here. There is distraction. It could be through ill health, conflict or disillusion. We have judgment. So the daily choices I make now align me with my life's purpose. So judgment is giving you self-evaluation and awakening. There is renewal and composure. There is decisiveness, homesickness. I feel that you could be making some snap judgments and apportioning blame. But at the end of it, there will be forgiveness. We have the Lovers. My personal value system lead me to love. So you've got some major choices. There is this love, and I feel that this is your soulmate, your kindred spirit, and you've got this perfect union. You've got this partnership, relationships, romance, desire. I do feel there's a sexual connection, and there will also be shared values. So is what I'm going to do now. I've got two thingies. It's too much for me to try and shuffle one deck. So the whole deck doesn't fit in the rack. So I split it in two, and I'm going to be getting 2 cards from each pack. Right, that's that one. And then I want a couple from this one. Too many there. Sorry. That's all right. Okay then. So it says a broken vase. So there's going to be some hardship, misfortune, a trial. You're going to be overcome. There is a crisis. You're going to be taking 2 steps back, or it'll feel like it. A change of state. So you may be moving. I feel there is grief here. It's time to fix it. There is an opportunity, a pressure, burden, something's been destroyed, adversity, accident, disappointments and setback. So you've got a map, so you're going to be doing an exploration. You're going to find your way. You're going to locate something. Maybe you're moving to a new location because it's got unknown destiny, unknown destination, a new territory. You're looking at the lay of the land. You're looking at the plan. You're preparing. You're charting a course. You're reading the signs. You're going to figure it out. There are directions and new perspectives here. Kerosene, aggressive, accelerate, ignite, determined, fuel, encouragement, sustain. Powerful, stimulate, volatile situation. Someone could be provoking you, so you need to watch out for that. Things could be a little bit unpredictable. They could get combustible. I feel that there is something that is going to propel and is hot. Uncertain at this time. The situation or outcome is undetermined. So it may be that you're hoping for your ships to come in because your lover is on there that you're going to marry. But that is all uncertain at this time. The situation or outcome is undetermined. 50-50. At this time, things could go either way for you. The Labyrinth. Lost, delayed, complex, contemplate. It's complicated. You're going inward. I feel that you could be going on a spiritual quest. There is deliberation. It's a long way home. You have a problem to solve. There is a catch-22. and you've got a situation to sort out. And checkered flag, conclusion, outcome, final, completion, verdict, settled results, signalling the end, finishing first, achievement, culmination, final chapter, endings, and feeling relieved about it all. I want to pull you 3 of these. Messages for Sagittarius, please. Well, we got more than 3. Okay, so first of all, you got the seal. It says business contract, documents, gift of money. Career, you could be writing or clerical, paperwork or stay input. The award, winning money, payoff for effort, recognition. Your career is advancement, professional work and fame. The gift, giving and receiving, sudden windfall and generosity. So for career, you should have financial support, work surprise and vacation. The frame, steady income, organising accomplishments. Career is art and design, home oriented and self-employed. And the face, money skills, investor, taking risks and face value. Career is self-made, fame, exposure and reputation. I want to pull you some of these. These are your spirit animals. Messages for Sagittarius, please. Wow. Right, let's see what we got. So we have the zebra. So they're asking you to have open-mindedness. It says this is more than one way of looking at things. You must be ready to accept alternative viewpoints and new ideas. You must open your eyes to new ideas and new ways of resolving problems. The fox with opportunities. You must be quick to move out of your comfort zone, especially when the situation calls for immediate responsiveness and flexibility. Open your mind to new ways of doing things. Once you do, get ready for good luck and opportunities to come your way. Your goals are about to manifest in remarkable ways. Dreams are coming to fruition. Stop and enjoy this moment. It is important to let things flow at their natural pace. Rest assured that in due course of time, your wishes will come true. And let's pull some of these. These are messages from Archangel Michael. If there's a situation that you're having problem with, this is a prayer you can offer up to the angels or even Archangel Michael. Okay, 3 messages for Sagittarius. Okay. So, first of all, it says you and your loved ones are safe. So you and your loved ones are safe. It says Dear God and Archangel Michael, thank you for watching over me and my loved ones. Name specific individuals. Please help me feel secure and at peace, and fill me with faith so that I may focus on my priorities and enjoy a healthful, happy life. Spend more time outdoors. Thank you for motivating me to spend more time outdoors and for helping me relax and enjoy connecting with nature. And energy healing work. Thank you for sending healing energy to me and through me for my own blessings and for all those around me. Thank you for connecting me to loving and high integrity healers and teachers of energy, healing and modalites. So, Sagittarius, that's what I have for you today. I thank you for being here with me. I would just like to ask you if you could please like and subscribe. It would truly, truly help me a lot. So thank you so much for your input. Thank you for your support. I hope it all goes well, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.